Welcome back to Drive and Dwell, the channel where we dive deep into the latest motorhomes, overland rigs, and adventure-ready vehicles that let you take your home wherever the road leads. Today, we're taking a long look at one of the most versatile and thoughtfully designed Class B camper vans on the market, the 2026 Roadtrek Zion Slumber. At first glance, the Zion Slumber doesn't try to overwhelm you with bulk or flashy design. Instead, it takes a more understated approach, sticking to a size that's approachable, functional, and city-friendly, yet still packed with everything you'd expect from a true home on wheels. Built on the Ram ProMaster chassis, it inherits the reliability and drivability of a trusted van platform, but Roadtrek has worked their magic to turn it into something much more than just a transport vehicle. Let's start with the big feature that sets the Zion Slumber apart, the pop-top roof. This addition completely transforms what's possible inside such a compact footprint. When you park and set up camp, the roof expands upward to reveal an additional sleeping area. For families, this means the kids can have their own cozy space up top, while adults enjoy the main sleeping area below. For solo travelers or couples, it provides extra flexibility. Maybe you use the top space for guests, or simply as a bonus storage area when you're on the move. Either way, it's a smart solution that gives you the flexibility of a much larger RV without losing the nimble handling of a van. Inside, the design is all about making the most of the available space. Roadtrek has always been good at this, and the 2026 model is no exception. You'll find well thought out cabinetry, sleek lines, and finishes that feel modern and durable. Everything has a place, from overhead storage bins to cleverly hidden compartments. When you're living in a van, organization matters just as much as comfort, and Roadtrek has clearly kept that in mind. The galley kitchen is compact, but it doesn't feel like anything's missing. You get a 2-burner propane stove, a stainless steel sink, a refrigerator, and even a microwave. With these tools, you can prepare meals on the go without sacrificing variety. Imagine pulling off at a scenic overlook and cooking a hot breakfast with the sunrise right outside your window. That's exactly what the Zion Slumber enables. Next, let's talk about one of the most underrated features in any camper, the bathroom. In many Class B vans, the bathroom feels like an afterthought, but in the Zion Slumber, the wet bath is both functional and space efficient. It includes a toilet, a shower, and enough room to freshen up comfortably. For anyone who plans to spend extended time on the road, not having to rely on campground facilities is a huge plus. Off-grid capability is another area where the 2026 Zion Slumber really shines. Roadtrek knows that modern van lifers want the freedom to disconnect, and they've built this camper with that in mind. Standard and optional features include roof-mounted solar panels, advanced lithium battery systems, and a powerful inverter. Together, these systems allow you to run appliances, charge devices, and keep the lights on without constantly worrying about finding a hookup. Add in efficient climate control systems and improved insulation, and the van stays comfortable whether you're camped out in the summer desert or parked in a snowy mountain lot. Driving experience is just as important as living space, especially for a Class B camper that many people will use as their daily vehicle as well. Thanks to the Ram ProMaster chassis, the Zion Slumber drives more like a van than a motorhome. It's front-wheel drive, which provides good traction even in slick conditions, and the turning radius is surprisingly tight. Whether you're maneuvering into a campsite or navigating through city traffic, it feels manageable. Roadtrek has also ensured that all the latest driver assist and safety technologies are included, giving you peace of mind behind the wheel. One of the strongest selling points of the Zion Slumber is its versatility. For young families, it's a great way to introduce kids to the joys of travel without the intimidation of a large RV. For retirees, it offers a balance of comfort and mobility that makes road trips enjoyable without being overwhelming. And for digital nomads or solo adventurers, it's the perfect size to double as both a mobile office and a comfortable living space. Another thing to highlight is the lifestyle factor. Owning a vehicle like the Roadtrek Zion Slumber isn't just about having a camper, it's about the experiences it unlocks. With this van, you can park by a beach and wake up to the sound of the waves, or head into the mountains and camp where traditional RVs can't easily go. It encourages spontaneity because you're not tied down to traditional accommodations or rigid schedules. Of course, it's not without trade-offs. Compared to larger motorhomes, the Zion Slumber doesn't have the same amount of interior space. If you're planning to travel with a big family or want a full residential-style kitchen, you'll need to look elsewhere. But that's the beauty of the Class B segment. It's about efficiency, mobility, and making every inch count. For many, those benefits far outweigh the limitations. When it comes to pricing, Roadtrek aims at the premium end of the Class B spectrum. It's an investment, no doubt, but when you consider the level of craftsmanship, the off-grid readiness, and the flexibility of the pop-top design, it delivers strong value for those who truly plan to use it. The 2026 model also brings subtle updates compared to earlier versions. Roadtrek has refined the interior materials, improved the battery management system, and enhanced the overall insulation. These might sound like small tweaks, but they add up to a camper that feels more polished, more durable, and more comfortable for long-term use. In the end, the Roadtrek Zion Slumber stands out as a Class B camper that balances practicality, style, and adventure-ready features. It doesn't try to be the biggest or the flashiest. Instead, it focuses on delivering a reliable, flexible, and comfortable base camp for people who want to make the most of their travels. So, would I recommend the 2026 Roadtrek Zion Slumber? Absolutely.